Happy Easter. Um, I've been having a rough weekend with Corey this weekend. He's been really wound up and really overstimulated. Um, he's been doing a lot of sensory seeking. He's been digging his chin into my skin. He's been putting it into my chest and in my leg. That's been pretty painful. And then he's also been taking his hand and squeezing my arm or Courtney's arm. Um, I don't know what kind of pressure input he's looking for, but it's been pretty painful for the both of us. Courtney's been saying that he's biting her. Or she said, "Don't squeeze me, Corey." But it's been a pretty rough weekend. And then this afternoon, he was really tired, obviously tired, but fighting his sleep. And so I have some things that I use to get him to sleep that I wanted to share. The first thing that I use is Orologic. It's their sleep oil, and you just rub this on the back of their neck and the bottom of their feet. Corey does not like it on his feet, so I wouldn't be surprised if other children with autism don't like their feet being touched either. But the back of the neck, you can rub it across their chest. I don't, because I have this, and this is Vicks Pure Z's balm with lavender and chamomile. And so you rub this on them the same way you would do the vapor rub. So I rub it on his chest and back because he does not like it on his feet. And then we have a weighted blanket here. Can you see it? That's our weighted blanket. Um, So I rubbed everything on him, and I put the weighted blanket over him, and I laid down next to him. It took a while for him to wind down. He had gotten to where I know any other mom with a child with autism will know what I'm talking about. There's this laugh that they do, and it's not the same as laughing at something that's funny. It's just a laugh at nothing noise. On good days, it can be a really cute sound. On days like today, where mommy is just exhausted, it's very, very irritating, and you just wanted to stop. And so he had gotten to where everything was turned off in the house. The TV was off, there was no sounds on, and he was just laughing at the walls. So it took a while to get him to stop doing that and to just wind down, and then finally he just drifted off to sleep. And he's still asleep, and Courtney is asleep. On other days when we use this, because I have to pull out this combo often, Corey has insomnia. We also use the melatonin, but I'm trying not to use the melatonin as much, which they say it's all natural and they don't form a dependence to it or anything. Melatonin helps kids drift off to sleep, but my child that has sleeping problems does not stay asleep. And then I think after time, us as parents become dependent on it, even though the children aren't dependent on it. And so you'll get to where you're tired and you just want them to lay down. And so I don't want that. But I also use a white noise Pandora station sometimes, and that really helps with the winding down. But our Pandora is on the TV, and sometimes seeing that whatever picture on the TV or just the light coming from the TV can keep him from winding down the way I need him to. So everything's off, lights are off. It's the 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not dark in the house, but it got the job done. So if you have not tried it, especially the Vicks Pure Z's, I got that on clearance at Target. It was only like $3. It is worth the $3. I don't know what it is when it's not on clearance, but it's definitely worth it. It feels like hair grease, and Corey likes to put some on his fingers and kind of feel it between his fingers when I'm rubbing it on his chest. It smells really good. I like it. I've used it on myself when I needed to wind down. The Oil Logic I got from Walmart out of the baby area. They also have one for coughing and one for gas. My kids are too old for me to know if the gas one works. The cough we've used, I use that with the Johnson & Johnson Vapor Wash and then the regular Vicks Vapor Rub. Just thank God right now we are not battling any coughs. But I thought I'd just share my getting us to sleep remedy today. Hopefully everybody else is having a good weekend and nobody else is dealing with meltdowns or sensory overload and having a good holiday weekend.